thought to be extinct in New Zealand until we found one not too long back.
Moa?
A moa,
Yeah,
a big flightless bird in the heart of Moa country, the West Harper Valley.
You're not from Ireland, are you?
Could be.
But listen, what we want to know is anyone try to hunt it down and kill it?
Well, we haven't had professionals up here hunting for it yet, no. Is that you, is it?
Of course.
Well, there's no doubt that we'll give it a fair crack. And what sort of gun do you think we'll need to hose it down with?
No gun, mate.
Well, no, in actual fact, I've got the old original Maori moa club here, hanging up on the rafters up there. It's actually found down in Fiordland, that one, and that's what the old Maoris used to use to sort of bail them up, run them into the ground, tire them out, and clobber them with. And with your ancestry, I mean, you shouldn't have any trouble at all getting to it.
Armenians, yes, we did hose down a few moas in our time. Not.
Pretty rugged terrain, I'll tell you, so I hope you lads are fit for this trip today.
Yep, without a doubt. Look at that, Macca.
Oh, yeah, so this is the...
That's the famous photograph, yep.
Okay, but I just want to...
How come it's got gumboots?
Gumboots.
It is, mate.
Listen, people take the mickey about this bloody photograph, but let's be honest about it. It took off on the gallop.
Yeah.
I had a camera tied on my back. I grabbed it, chased after it, and finally on this last corner before it disappeared in the bush, I went click.
So what do you think about this moa yarn?
Well, they're out there, aren't they? Obviously. You've seen the photograph.
I don't know whether to believe them or not.
About these moas?
Yeah. It was raining so hard, we thought we saw them bodyboarding down the spillway.
Yeah,
and
well,
we had to avoid one and actually crash. There's no crash.
I've got to tell you, I'm a little bit sceptical about your boss. I don't trust him as far as I can kick him. Now, what's his credibility like as far as this moa telling story goes?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't here at the time.
Oh, you weren't here at the time, so you're probably not the lady to ask.
No.
Okie doke, thanks.
Seen the pickies, lads, you've heard the stories.
Yep.
And now we're looking at real Moa country up here.
Awesome. Well, she's rough and rugged terrain, son, so how are we going to get there?
We'll shorten the distance by using our sort of local transport.
Gosh, she's a nifty little number, this one.
V8 motor in here, in this with the turbo.
Yep, of course it is.
Four-wheel drive.
You need all that to carry your stories around, mate. Oh! She comes here too.
Here we go, lads. Let's get going on this moa hunt.
Good. It's about time we catch something.
I'll tell you what, it's a bit damp. Do the moas come out when it's wet?
I don't think the weather worries them in the slightest. Well, we head off down here, down east for a while, and of course...
Don't hear a word you're saying, mate. You got no muffler on this thing.
Yeah, speak up.
We're passing the moa sign there. That was put up by Transit New Zealand as recognition that this is a
moa crossing.
a moa crossing, official crossing point there.
So is that to be careful just in case the moas whip out in front of cars and stuff?
Exactly, yeah. These are actually shocking conditions for moa hunting, I reckon.
Yeah, well, that's what I asked you before, and you said the moas would be sweet as a nut. They're not fussing about the
yeah,
weather.
but I'm not talking about the moas now. I'm talking about us hunters.
Now, Paddy, these moas, when was the last time you actually spotted one?
Well, I actually haven't seen one since that first sighting because I've been rather busy. And is the road clear behind for me to do a U-turn?
Yeah, good as gold,
Not
Paddy.
in front, though, Cobb.
No, I'm watching the front. Poor old bloody
It's a bloody good car you got there, Paddy.
Isn't it? Smiling, waving. Come and give us a hand.
Well, the New Zealand government, of course, is incredibly interested in this moa story. Yeah. And my mate Bill up in Cabinet, government at the time, of course, he was on the verge of giving me a $500,000 grant to build this moa house.
$500,000?
$500,000. And it wasn't just going to be a tin shed on the riverbank down here.
Yeah.
It was going to be a beautiful architect-designed building. And inside, your laser beam light and sort of sound show of the life and times of the moa.
Right.
By charging them $500 a head plus GST each to see it, we could have wiped out New Zealand's national debt in 2 years.
So I'm surprised they didn't give you the $500,000, mate.
I can't believe they didn't give you twice that.
Of course, we had the election that year, and what happened?
Whatever.
Bloody Nationals squeezed in with the one-seat majority. Bill said, I can't give it to you, so I said, don't worry about it. Because the Japs had had this big offer on the table all along, wrote me a cheque about this long. Took him 2 weeks to write it.
Right.
And so that's why we're not hearing too much about the moa at the moment. Because having sold the story to the Japanese, they worked it out that these mowers might be nocturnal. We mounted cameras all the way up and down the valley and had them rolling all night long. The trouble is, of course, we don't hear all that much about it nowadays, because every now and then we feed them all the up-to-date information over in Tokyo.
Yeah.
But of course, the trouble is, when they do make the odd press release, it's always in Japanese and no one can understand it. In about a month's time, they're coming back with the infrared cameras. Really serious this time. They're going to build a permanent spot in there, and hopefully, of course, they're going to find moa images on the old film, and all the world will see them. Unfortunately, of course, the Japanese will control them just a wee bit.
No pig, no stag, no chickens, moa. Oh, either way, we got nothing on our adventures.
Yeah, I know, mate. Stop! Stop the car! Macca, come on, mate. The answer to our prayers. Let's go. Oh, mate, do we need your help or what?
Nice gear.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Listen, we need your help, Ray. We need a trophy to take back to the Big Smug. Can you help us?
Yep. Well, boys, one of those, do you?
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Not too bad at all.
Well, you pick one out, but you're going to have to mount it yourself.
Stuff it.
Shave this down.
Yep.
Get it to fit inside that.
That into that.
Yep.
I reckon we can
Not a
stretch that a
problem.
wee bit. No point in messing around with it.
No, don't get... Yeah, take it easy. Oh, that's good, Macca. Good. And I'll give it a bit of a file, eh?
A bit of a round the head, round the head. Where's the head?
There's the head.
That's the head there, mate. This
Gotcha.
is the tail. That's
Obviously. Good boy.
Yeah, it's looking mighty
No,
fine.
no, round him, round
Yeah,
him.
I'm going round him.
Just make it anatomically correct.
Yep,
It's got to be anatomically. Anatomically.
Okay.
Which was the head again?
That there, isn't it obvious? God, it's starting to offend me now.
Tell you what, look, save you a bit of time. Why don't you try one of these?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that look better?
Yep. No, that looks excellent. We would have got to that eventually.
Put the tail in first. Put the tail in.
Tail him first, mate.
He's up, mate.
Pin him, mate, pin him.
No, pins, not daggers.
Pins, mate.
Oh, okay. Sorry, mate.
He's a bit tricky, isn't it? Well, he's got that thing that hangs down of his middle belly, right in the middle of him.
That's a fin.
Yeah, that's it. I reckon we can paint that strip in there, just give it a little gold paint. Righty, Ridgie, whack her up on the wall, man.
Okay.
Look at that. Full action pose, mouth open, ready to catch a butterfly.
I think it's looking pretty good. What do you reckon, Ray?
Yeah, I tell you, I'm stunned.
Pretty impressive, Macca. Just a little small, though, when you compare it to Ray's model.
Just what I was thinking. Well, Ridgie, do you reckon Ray's going to notice?
To be honest, Macca, I don't reckon he will. Because good Kiwi Dundees like ourselves, we can stuff things up as good as anyone, mate.
Nice gear, mate.
Yeah, it's not too bad, is it?
Love it, love it. Well, that was our latest adventure. Now it's your turn.
Yeah, too right. Into the Fresh Up Deep End Adventure competition.
And instead of dreaming it, you could be doing it.
I'm rolling. We are rolling. I'm rolling? Yeah, I'm rolling. Alan, you're in shot. Alan? Out of the shot. Over here. Flick that rope out if you can, Mark. Throw the rope away. Throw the rope away, quick. And you go on camera, Simon. Come on! Yeah, you're looking at Simon. You're talking. Simon's still right, mate. Hey, great, Simon.
This program has been made with the help of your broadcasting fee.
So you can see more of us on air.